Hey everybody, welcome back to Rolling Hills Farm. Dave here. You can see it's a beautiful sunny winter morning, a little bit breezy and a little bit cold, but it's supposed to warm up as the day goes on. And today we're working on, well, an important job for the farm. You can see we've got our fanning mill set up here. We're going to work today on cleaning seed for next year's spring planting. We saved a gravity box full of oats for cleaning seed, and this is a pretty clean batch of oats this year. And so we try every couple of years if we can get oats that are relatively clean to save some of it. And by clean, I mean not a lot of weeds. They're really pretty clean already, but there's straw and other debris that we need to clean out of here so that it can run through the planter next year and not plug up the planter. One of the risks, of course, of reusing oats for seed is spreading noxious weeds that might have grown in that field. And that's why we're looking for particularly clean oats like these. This crop was pure oats, really not a lot of weeds in the field when we combine. You can see already there's little bits of chaff and straw, and there's certainly some weed seed in here. So we're going to get that cleaned out and get it bagged, and that will go into storage in the barn for next spring's seed. So you can see this year we've got the elevator set up, or the auger set up, so that we can bring the clean grain up here and bag it in the truck. And we'll load up the truck with bags of cleaned grain that will go over to the barn for storage. Just saves us picking up the bags a little bit more. So we clean the seed with a fanning mill. Ours is kind of an antique. It's called a wagon, made in Ohio, we think in the 1940s. So the way it works is you dump grain in the top, and the grain falls through a series of screens which removes contaminants, and then it comes out the bottom clean grain, ready to be bagged. So if you look carefully, you can see some of the chaff and dust being blown out in the cleaning process. So the key to this fanning mill is really this big fan right here that's blowing air through the oats as it travels over a screen and falls through the appropriate size holes. And we've got our oat screens in here, the appropriate size holes. And the goal is for just clean oats to get through this system, and the contaminants to be removed in these spots. So you see, if you have it set right, the oats stay back there, and you can tell that this side must be a little bit low, or not quite level, because the oats, as they're falling down through, tend to build up here, then they go over the edge, and they go down in with the straw. So we weigh each bag so we know the volume of oats inside. That'll be critical for next season's planting. Then we mark that weight on the bag and zip tie the bag, and then it goes into storage.
18, maybe?
So 18 bags and a little more than a bushel per bag.
Yeah.
So with a truck full of bags now, Dawn's coming behind me. We're going to have to transfer bags into the barn for their final storage. And so this first 30 bushels or so will go into the big barn. We used to carry 100-pounders. You were younger then.
My back's not that heavy. 2 60-pounders. No beasties.
There, a second load for the day. Not sure how many bags we got on this load, but should be pretty close to 40 bushels total. There, that's 41 bags, and they're over a bushel each. You know, Dawn's been putting the weights on, 45 pounds, some 50-pounders, some 40-pounders. So it's somewhere on the order of 50 bushels. 50 bushels of seed grain is no small thing. This oat seed will last us at 50 bushels for a couple of years, and there's a pretty dramatic savings in seed costs. Now, typically we'll plant about 20 acres a year, so but some of that will be barley. So this seed should last us between what we've got here and the old seed stock right there. It should last us a couple of years, and that'll get us a chance, hopefully, have another crop of clean oats that we can seed clean and use for seed again. So thanks for watching. That's it for now. Late December, unusually warm weather. I know the other shoe is going to drop one of these days, and we're going to get some snow. But until then, well, we'll see you again. All this seed sits here in the big old barn under the watchful eye of the barn cats. We never have lost mice in here. We see plenty of mice that the cats have gotten, but it's been years since we've had any kind of a hole chewed in one of these bags. So it's a great system. The barn cats are a critical part of our operation.